morning to you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to From Ivan, a branching narrative. When I saw picture of this, when I saw clip, when I saw download page on itch.io, it looked very, very nice. Look like game, kind of like Papers, Please. Not sure if that case, not sure if really like Papers, Please, but it's a lot to do with human resources. So I'm human resource manager and I have to figure out how to help people, something like that. I don't know. It's first day at MCT. What does that stand for? My cat's testicles? I don't know. Hello, Ivan. Welcome to the Agricultural Softworks Department. We look forward to your tenure as Human Resource Manager of this vital branch of the Ministry of Computer Technology. My cat's testicles. Also, same thing. This comes in from Andrei Markov. Last Markov I know, maybe from, Call of Duty. Bad guy. Very bad guy. Don't like him. Internal office memo. Your first task as Herm is to ensure the peaceful departure of your predecessor, ex-HRM Sasha Petrova. Hated Sasha. Sasha was a prick. He always stealing pen from somebody's cup. Never giving it back. Ex-HRM Petrova served as the My Cat Testicle with distinction for 40 years. We had nobody else to fill position. No one wants to be human resource manager because it's shit job. You human resource manager, you listen to people problem all day. But who listened to your problem? Yourself? Shit job. But a slight dip in her overall productivity score mandated her swift replacement by you. Message continues. Oh shit. It is vital that ex-HRM Petrova feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. Maybe she should play Star Wars Battlefront 2. EA said microtransaction gives sense of pride and accomplishment. I played myself, did not feel, just felt like I was playing shitty game. But whatever, what do I know? I'm just a Herm. Before she is escorted from the building today, please present her with an appropriate cards at your earliest inconvenience. That is bad plural use. Andrei Markov. Redshift. Isn't that software for 3D animation? Not sure. This season's hottest radio telescopes. Greetings, neighbor. So, this is embarrassing. You've probably been wondering, where the heck is my January issue of Redshift? Well, your space cadet neighbor, that is me, Natasha, hello by the way, got your copy in the mail almost a month ago, and just assumed they sent to her too by accident. You got two, and didn't seem to want to check like, oh, hey, Ivan, by the way, is this yours? I hope you can forgive me for the slow return of your beloved space periodical. By the way, there's a great article on page 53 about the latest findings from the BTA6, your neighbor, Natasha. Natasha! I don't give a shit what you think, great article. I read at my own pace, read in own time, figure out what I like. Don't need you prejudging paper for me. Okay, son of a bitch. Okay, weekly to do. Choose a birthday card for dad. I don't know why, he left 15 years ago, that's fine. Select a farewell card for the previous HR manager. Maybe previous HR manager, same person as dad. I don't know. Pick out a card to thank Natasha. I don't feel like thanking Natasha. She stole my fucking book. And then she give it back all pre-marked, bookmarked, dog-ear marked. I want to figure it out on my own. It's not like read book and then somebody like, oh, page 52 is awesome. Big spoiler. Son of a bitch. Select a thank you card. Your kindness is out of this world. Nah, I don't know if I want to go that far. That's a bit over the top for Ivan, okay? Traditional thank you, that's pretty good. Whenever I thank somebody, I just thank, you know? I don't even need to say the you because they know who I'm talking to. I'm all out of thank yous, so how about that shit card? Who make this card? Who human resources manager at card company? Sound like maybe you have shit job too. You are super de-duper appreciated. That's also a bit over the top. I'm gonna go for a traditional thank you. Ivan is traditional man. Ivan thank you the way he want to thank you, just with thank. The fewer words in thank you, the better. You don't want to overdo it. Thanks a million. That also a little bit over the top, but it's better than the others. Alright, let's select a farewell card for the previous HR manager, Sasha Shitajob. Das Vidanya, comrade. That's pretty good. It shows that I say goodbye, but it also shows that I am friend. Good human resource manager, make you feel like on same level. Make you feel like friend. Make you feel like strong bones. Here, eat protein bar. Breakfast is most important meal of day. Protein good for bones. Good luck in your future persists. Now I don't want to give this, even though I do like the little clover on it to show my Irish background. What do you mean I don't sound Irish? Very Irish. This is how Irish sound. Give me pint of black stuff. Very Irish. I know what to say. Everything be grand. But this also shows an inability to be able to speak. It shows inability to be able to use vowel. And it's also inconsistent. I use vowel up here, down here, but not here. What up? Your life, an adventure by you. That's good. It gives strong hero arc to the person it is involved with. Make you feel good inside. Make you feel like you hero of own story. We will never forget you. Now I don't want to use this because it makes person seem like elephant. Or it make me seem like elephant. It also show crying elephant. That's sad. Okay, so I'm going to use your life, an adventure by you. Very good, very strong message. Here's to your next exciting chapter. Yes, make life feel like book. You start off, you have good beginning, good first sentence. That's how you get people to read book. Good first sentence. Then after that, you do maybe a little middle, hero arc, maybe conflict, maybe resolution. Then you come act 3. That later in life. Alright, choose birthday card for that. What do we use? Happy birthday! Now, don't want to use this and make it sound like drunk. Now I know what you think. Jack, you're Irish. Ivan, you Irish. Maybe drunk all time. Not always the case. I get very drunk very often, but only when it counts. Ivan do good job normal time. At work, I all business. That's why this haircut, business in the front, party in the back. I'm just not that big of a party animal, so it's short. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Kind of want to pick this card. Unconventional birthday. Kind of want to hear punchline. Want to giggle inside. Ivan, very funny man. Ivan, great sense of humor. Age is just a number. Now this is a conflict. This is the duality of this card. Because it show man in parachute, maybe falling to death. Also say age is just a number. Looking at this card, I don't know what it means. Ivan, smart man, still don't know what it means. Another day older, another day wiser. I remember when Gandalf said that in Lord of Ring. Very good. He also said live long, prosper. Harry. And then Harry Potter went on to defeat Spock. Something like that. There's a lot of reference, but I'm going to pick unconventional birthday for that. It shows close familial bond and great relationship. Also want to learn punchline. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Hey, matey. Ha 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 ha. This is literally funniest card Ivan has ever read. This literally happiest Ivan has ever been. Ha ha ha. Very good. Ivan is checked off weekly to do. Kind of feel like I don't have important job because I don't have much to do. 7 days passed, all I did was buy cards. Is this all I do? From Ivan? Is this point of game? Get cards?
Thanks for the card. I never really went in for that inspirational stuff myself, but to be honest, you make me think it might be worth taking a chance on it. Anyway, I'm just writing to say, no hard feelings about taking my job. Sure, when they told me I was getting the chop, I was pretty ticked. I actually killed someone, but after a long, hot shower, cleaning the blood off my clothes, and half a bottle of vodka, I realized I wasn't angry at them. I was angry at me, and my relationship with my parents. See, 40 years ago, 40 long years ago, where I'm from, time moves a lot differently. I had a choice. Hitchhike to St. Petersburg to try out for the Mariinsky Ballet, or take the job my uncle got me at Agrasoft. I made the smart choice. the safe choice, and I'll never forgive myself for it.
This is lesson. This is lesson. Be nice to people. Be nice to people. They feel good about self, but also regret actions of past. Also a great lesson to follow dream when opportunities strike. Safe decision, fine, but also make strong decision. Make risk. Sometimes in life you do not want to be 40, 60, 80, 159 years old and then look back at life and say, man, that was pretty shit.
Look, someday you're gonna wake up and you'll be OLD.
Off living dangerously. That's what OLD mean.
And all you'll have is memories of who you are right now. So be the person you want to see when you look back on your life. If that means slinging cards for Agrasoft, then so be it. But if there's some dream you're holding out on, or some girl or guy you're too scared to chase, well, take it from an old-timer kid. Playing itself is the riskiest move there is. Remember that, kid.
Thank you. Also remind me of line Uncle Ben said, great power, great responsibility. Remember that, Pete. And my name may not be Pete, but I always remember. Sasha got good advice. Sasha maybe have problem now because realize how shit life was. But this is good. Just like protein bar, good for bones, inspiration, good for brain. That's why it's pronounced inspiration. Internal office memo. Hello, Ivan. Hey! That my face they talking to. Since this is your first week attending to your new duties as HRM, hunky role model, your performance has been monitored and evaluated. While your choice of cards was not the most conventionally appropriate selection, it has been deemed an acceptable alternative. What do you mean alternative? I make great choice. This company falling apart without Ivan. Ivan here to boost company. Ivan here as hunky role model to make things better. I feel like already done that. Sasha out there reevaluating life. Now they out jet skiing with David Hasselhoff. Perhaps this cards will inspire ex-hunky role models Petrova toward her loftier ambitions and distract her from current unemployment. They also 160 years old, so maybe not much time left. This performance evaluation is a reminder that you serve a vital function at the ASD, the all-star dogs of the MCT, my cat testicles. Studies show that distributing appropriate cards over a period of time has a significant impact on the mood, productivity, and long-term outcomes of everyone within the sender's circle of influence. Do not take this responsibility lightly. Is this also Uncle Ben? You are invited to the annual Orlov family reunion, February 24th to 30th. Hi, Ivan. Hope to see you there. Artem. Artem. Why do I... Artem, man who slept with wife. Artem, man not to be trusted. Sure, Artem is cousin, but Artem is also a piece of trash. Do not listen to Artem. Also, as a person, as a hunky role model, I even know how cards work. I even know how to pick card. What this card says to me is crappy design. Because of color change, I would read as you are invited, Orlov, to the annual family reunion. Then suddenly questioning life, questioning if my name indeed Orlov. It's not a name Ivan, it says right here. So Artem is a fucking idiot.
Hey kiddo, thanks again for coming over last week. You and your mom cooked one halibut birthday dinner.
Father like to joke, he dead, make that joke.
Love the card too. It takes a lot to make your old man groan, but I, matey, did it. Good on you for taking a risk and having it pay off.
Like Ivan say, risk, reward. It's saying.
Hope we didn't talk your ear off too much about your sister. You know she's pretty lonely up there on that space station. You really should write her some time. Speaking of space stuff, I saw this ad in Redshift and I thought of you. Take a look.
Father, always trying to remind me that Anastasia Nokohovala, my sister, always better. Me sitting here picking out cards for weak shit job. But Ivan feel good, feel like resolute in self, confident. But father always telling me, oi sister, reaching high, reaching for stars quite literally up there in space station. Well, fuck Anastasia Hafakanopola. She got no oxygen up there. I down here can breathe deep in lungs. Remember that trip we took to the London Museum of Cosmonautics back when you were a kid? You cried so hard we had to leave. Yes, that's cause fat person sit on foot. I 10 years old, what I going to do, not cry? Ivan strong, not that strong. I had to bribe you with that toy telescope from the gift shop just to get you out the door. Whatever happened to that thing? It's sitting on mantle, reminder of painful memory, reminder that Ivan must be strong. Anywho, I know you just started a new job, but opportunities like this don't come along all that often. You should go for it and take a chance for once. I think you do a pretty docent job. Love, Dad. Father may be old, maybe also role model, maybe supposed to be there for Ivan to learn from. Dad makes shit joke, don't like him.
Hello, Ivan. Just wanted to let you know I appreciated the card. It's rare these days to meet someone with real manners. Thought you should know that I was impressed. Any chance you know a good spot to watch a meteor shower? Usually I sneak up on the roof, but last month when I got up there for a look at the Geminids' favorite team, baseball, I got a good look at the landlord and his mistress canoodling instead. Needless to say, the roof access door has been chained up tight ever since, which I think might be against fire code. Anyway, there's going to be a great view of the Quantrids, also rival of Geminids, on Saturday, and I'd hate to miss 2 in a row. Any tips from a fellow redshifter would be much appreciated. Natasha. I think Natasha may be coming on to Ivan. Ivan's still trying to get over when Felipe took wife. Also Artem. Wife not very faithful. Hello, Ivan. We have determined the cause of the anguished sobbing that has echoed through the building for the last 4 hours. It appears that junior systems analyst Potemniev Mramov was recently notified of the untimely passing of his pet cockatoo, Baby. Please deploy a cards to Consul JSA Jacksepticeye Yefremov if this trying time. If his grief causes further delays to his work, he will be replaced, so make your choice wisely. Okay, can make great choice. Ivan very good at this. Look, Ivan make memento. Select a cockatoo condolence card. With deepest sympathy. Could I have different music picking card for my friend who going through difficult time? Not really friend, he Jacksepticeye. Bye bye birdie. This show lack of empathy. Ivan is empath. Know how to pick well. Cockatoos teach our hearts to soar. Wishing you peace. I like this one. Shows cockatoo mid-flight show that not just bird, but also angel. Flying high through sky, also making our hearts soar with inspirational memory. Sending condolences to you and your flock. Okay, kind of undermining the point of card, making tiny joke and pun, but I live with it. I even need big card for meteor shower. I don't have choice, game making me do it, okay? Congratulations, it's a meteor shower I already hate. It do not look like meteor shower, it look like stork delivering bag of shit that is set on fire. No one want. It's party time! What? Meteor shower viewing party. Where? Gagarin Park. When? January 19th. I even like this one. It make him put on funny voice. You're invited, come to, I can't even read. Am I going to meteor shower or getting invited to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Shittery? Get ready for the greatest show in the solar system. Already like picking this one, very good. You know what they say, another set of cards, another week pass. Ivan feeling very content as the hunky role model that he is. Okay, well that does it for episode. Ivan feeling very good about self. Ivan feel like motivate people. Not just in their brain, but also in heart.
That where the most protein is, and that give you strong emotional muscles. Go out there and be hero of own story. That motto of Ivan life. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, double punch that like button in its face like boss. And high five all round. Badoosh! Badooshka! But thank you guys, and I will see dudes in next video! I have no idea what any of this was.